Hey, what's good, y'all? It's been a minute. It's your boy Hotbox. And I wanted to talk about the state of play, me being a PlayStation fan. But before that, I wanted to make some excuses right here. So, if you've noticed, I've been gone, gone for a couple months. Since I've been sick all summer and I've been struggling, with my work. Almost got fired, fucked up my car, became broke, had a dope ass birthday celebration for my brother. Went through some depression. Saw some dope new anime and TV that I wanted to talk about, but I really couldn't get myself to, and I did some work on my mental health. Then I saw my sister's graduation. It was phenomenal, beautiful. I'm so happy for her. Had a dope weekend with my cousins in DC. Mental health on the rise. Got sick again. Job in jeopardy again. But after all of that, we back at it. So, it's been a ride, and I've realized that I like talking about, all this gaming and movie shit more than I realized. You feel me? So, I'm back at it again, and, Hotbox has been taking a tolerance break, you feel me? But, let's get into it. Enough with the boring shit. The state of play this time was straight fire, and I think PlayStation really needed this, because I'm not going to lie to you. Y'all know that I've been extremely disappointed with PlayStation lately. Just being a fan of PlayStation has not been good to me. I just love that we started off with Wolverine and we went out with God of War, chef's kiss. I'm a bit disappointed that Kingdom Hearts didn't show. I know I'm shooting in the dark there, but listen, I need some hope. I need to have some hope, you feel me? But let's get on to it. The show started off strong with Wolverine. We finally got to see some gameplay, and I am more sold than I ever was. I think they nailed his characterization, and it looks like his body is actually heavy. Like, the way he moves around is very Wolverine-like. I'm just glad he doesn't move like Spider-Man. I was a bit worried that's what they were going to do. Recycle resources is a common thing, but nah, he plays completely different. Similar, but different. The enemies feel similar, to be honest, to the Spider-Man enemies, but he plays differently, and that's all I needed. The healing factor situation seems to be dope as hell, because you actually have a rage meter this time, and it indicates your damage and your healing, so it's a push-pull thing. The one thing that I saw was kind of weird, I'm not going to hold you, was the blood. Because the blood was sick. I loved it, don't get me wrong. But then he walked in the water and it just washed off him. Kind of weird, but it's a video game, so I ain't complaining too much. The only thing that I don't really care for, and this goes for all Insomniac games, is that the faces on both male and females, but especially the females, look kind of weird. I think the Insomniac needs to work on like human faces, because in Ratchet and Clank they got that packed down. But in the Insomniac games, in the Marvel games, it's a bit weird. But other than that, I am hyped for this game. They started off with a banger, and I couldn't be happier.
Some folks can't wait to die.
The next showing was Marvel Fighting Souls, Marvel Tokon. And y'all know this. I'm hyped for it. I'm a fighting game fan. I'm not the best at them, but I like these kind of games. And it reminds me of Marvel vs. Capcom, you feel me? So I'm really cool with it. I like the whole comic book look. I do like that the champion looks pretty decent, because I'm not going to hold you, I don't care for his look in the comics. So I like the rework that Arc System has done to him. But they finally showed Magneto, and he looks dope. And he got the accent on him. He's rolling the R's. He's doing the, he's rolling the R's. I like it a lot. And they finally showed Green Goblin. So it's cool that Green Goblin is finally in a Marvel fighting game. I'm hyped as hell. And my boy Carnage. We was looking for that Venom, but Venom in everything. So I'm glad that they, took a little detour and put Carnage in the game. He looks insane. Magneto looks like he's going to be the zoner. Green Goblin looks like a stance character, on and off the board. And then Carnage, I don't know what he'd be doing. He's just covering the whole screen with weapons and blades and shit. It's cool. I'm all for it. And this is a day one pickup for me.
Just come, attack! No mercy.
Let me do it!
I'll snatch you up! Don't be greedy! He's mine!
Knights of Doom, destroy them! Feel my wrath!
The end is near.
But then continuing, they went on with Rayman Legends. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know anything about Rayman. It looks like a fun platformer, and I have friends who are constantly telling me to try it out because I like platformers for the most part. But, this might be a chance for me to step in because this is technically a remake, I believe. So I think I'm gonna try it out.
It's time I made my mark.
It's 4 against 1! You don't stand a chance! Maybe he stands a little bit of a chance. Globots to the rescue!
I am as fast as a falcon!
Good size! For the glade, then!
After that, we got Bancho the Chef. So I'm a big fan of Dave the Diver. It's one of those chill, laid back, smoke and light up and, you just vibing kind of games. So looking at the Bancho the Chef game, that he's going to Tokyo to learn how to do sushi. This is like the prequel. I'm interested. They already got me here. Now, this next game I had completely forgotten about, but it looks interesting. It's called Kamuri, The Hunt Unseen. It's by that lady who was, she was part of the development for Ghostwire Tokyo, I believe. It looks very cool, but I'm a bit lost on what's going on here. Because, it looks like you fight yokai, and it could be single player or co-op. I don't think it's a battle royale, thank God. But it looks like, it looks really cool because the combat is pretty dope and the style already has me hooked. I just think I need to know more because, you know me, I'm a story kind of guy. And if you can get me hooked on the story, even if it's simple, I'm in it. So I'm looking forward to this one. I'm going to keep my eye on this one. One of the ones that I've low-key been hyped about is the Tomb Raider game. The Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. I really want to play this. I played the original Tomb Raider games once upon a time as a child. I don't remember everything about them, but I love the reboots. So, going back to a classic game being remade in Unreal Engine 5, running away from dinosaurs and fighting panthers. I mean, come on. What's better than that? So I'm looking forward to it.
Gotta say, I captured your good side.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
Now, they had this game called The Lost Wild True Fear is Primal. Kind of a weird title for a game, I'm not gonna lie to you. But, it looks like a good horror game surrounding dinosaurs or the prehistoric era, I'm not too sure. But it looks interesting. It's not my cup of tea, though. I'm not gonna hold you. It's not my kind of game. It's weird that we got 2 dinosaur games in one year, you feel me? But I might not try it personally. It just looks interesting. I wanna know how people feel about it, to be honest.
You need to keep moving. You have no other choice.
There's always a choice.
I figured Phantom Blade Zero was gonna pop up. And y'all know how I feel about this. I'm on it day one. I'm on that shit. That Devil May Cry action, hack and slash combat speaks to me. You feel me? It speaks to me. So, you know, I'm there. October, it got delayed to October, which is, in my opinion, okay, but it's feeling kind of dangerous because now we're in that GTA 6 category. You know what I mean? We're in that territory now. So, I mean, they're going to do what they got to do. I'm wishing them the best. I'm going to be a day one for them, so they got me at least. I just hope it doesn't cannibalize their sales, you get me? Because I think this one has good potential. They showed Dune Awakening after that, and I've always been interested in this game. I didn't want to try it yet because I needed more. I looked up some reviews. It looks like it needed more polish, and it looks like that's what they added because it's now time for release, and they added a story mode. And I mean, I don't want to have to keep repeating myself, but a story mode, I'm in it already, you feel me? And I like Dune, so I'm interested to try it out, especially with friends. That's probably my main reason for trying this one out. I want to play a survival game with friends, and if it's Dune, even better.
Master, Trooper, or Mentat, and master anything from mind control to brutal hand-to-hand combat. In Dune Awakening, you can choose to play with your friends or alone in a brand new single-player mode arriving with the PlayStation release.
So the next one was No Rest for the Wicked. I've been meaning to try this. I've never got around to it. You know, things got away from me. It's been busy. It's been busy, guys. But it looks like it's going into 1.0, and it looks like it's finally my chance to jump in. I'm going to be able to spend a lot of money this fall, is looking like, but the top-down painted art style is looking gorgeous. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I don't think it's a day one pickup for me, but it's definitely a pickup. Hopefully next year. This year is looking kind of rough, guys.
Own Persistent Realm. A world that evolves even when you're offline. The highly anticipated full 1.0 release expands everything. A massive world, a deep class and progression system, and hundreds of hours of content, including endgame, all with full crossplay and cross-save.
Onimusha: The Way of the Sword is the next come up, you know what I mean? So I'm interested, again, I'm interested in a lot of these games. I'm interested in this one, but I've gotten more interested as time has gone on. Because at first I was like, oh, it's a new Onimusha game. I'll get to it eventually. But the more I see about it, the more it looks like I will enjoy it. So the more trailers, it's usually the opposite situation for me, but the more trailers I'm seeing, the more it looks like it's going to be enjoyable. So Capcom has been on a roll. Resident Evil, and then we had Pragmata. It's non-stop hitters for them. So I don't think this one is going to miss.
If human souls are what it takes.
Musashi, if that's the path he walks, I will follow. I've chosen to trust Musashi's judgment in all matters.
Ori departed. Give me every ounce of power that you have. In return.
Then get going, Onimusha.
For the next one, we're going back to the Silent Hills. But Silent Hill Townfall, it looks different. You know what I mean? It's a first-person Silent Hill game instead. And every aspect of it is looking like our tortured protagonists are coming back. You know, we want a Silent Hill with a tortured protagonist, you know, a fucked up guy. we want to see them in their misery. So I still need to play Silent Hill F. I know, I'm going to get to it. But it looks like they've been on a roll, which is weird lately. They've been on a roll lately. So I'm hoping this one is a banger too. and the next game, it kind of looks too good to be true. ILL, it looking nice. It looks really fucking good. The dub was a bit off for me, but the graphics are on another level. The gore and the zombies are looking insane. I mean, we fighting baby zombies and head centipede things. It's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? It looks like it's going to be one of those games that's going to fly under the radar. I'm not going to hold you, but I'm interested in trying this. I'm not really the zombie type, but they just, I don't know, it's different enough that, like, I want to give it a shot. And this is not even my wheelhouse, so I'm wishing them the best too.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
You'll find nothing there. But death.
Well, good luck. Keep quiet in there.
Now, the next game, boss, the next game, y'all know I've been hyped for this. I love Control. I love Control. And Control Resonant being the next, series, the next entry in the franchise, I'm on it. I'm on it day one. I love Alan Wake, but I absolutely adore Control, so I have to be on it. I love the whole mythology, the weird-ass storytelling, especially the live-action cutaways. Those are, like, always the best. But most of all, the story's so dope to me. I'm into that whole paranormal shit. You know what I mean? ESPs and third eye type shit, floating shit and telekinesis. I like all that shit. And Control is just one of those games that got its hooks into me very early on. I love Jessie as a protagonist. At first, I was weirded out by her and her talking to herself and not understanding anything. But as the game went on, I started to enjoy her and her journey through the first house. So now that it's spilling out into New York and we playing as her brother, the one that was trapped inside the FBC for so long, it's definitely one of those pickups for me. And again, it's action combat. That's where I thrive. So, well, it's a day one.
You are not FBC. You're not even fucking human.
The FBC locked me in that cell for years and forgot about me. The hiss, it was a way out.
People can change. The past doesn't matter. Who are you today?
We're gonna have a lot of fun together.
So the next game I remember them talking about was Until Dawn 2. And believe it or not, I'm actually looking forward to this. I played the original with my ex and with some friends, so I have some fond memories of this game. So I hope that it's worth it. Like, I hope that it's better than the first one. And it looks like it is, because apparently everyone can die and everyone can live. I don't know if that's how it was in the first one, but again, I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah.
He's coming! Through there!
Take a deep breath. Fuck! Which way? Steady the mind.
We're gonna have to jump!
There's rocks down there!
Can you do what needs to be done?
Okay, so now for the game that had me the most hype out of all of this. First, I have to say, I love the premise for God of War. God of War La Faye. It's gonna take me a bit. Again, I love the premise. Faye died in the beginning of God of War 2018, and honestly, I thought that's where her story ended. But we found out that she gets trapped in some unknown realm where her magic isn't working, and I could not pinpoint the mythology. Like, y'all know me, I'm super into this mythology shit. I couldn't figure it out. And then soon we see, like, other gods. We see Sekhmet, an Egyptian god of war, and then we see Bexi, the Lord of War in Tibetan or Mongolian mythology. And this is when I became invested. You know, I was already in it. Segment, they both look sick, honestly. Bexy looks dope as hell, but they both look great. And, you know, you put some mythology in front of me and I'm sold. So we got to see her powers again. They ain't working correctly. And there's a legendary sword stuck in some jelly. You feel me? I like the comedy that they have in here, but more than anything, it's the combat that had me sold. I loved God of War 2018 and Ragnarok combat, but she's out here pulling these niggas into the air, juggling them and smashing them back down. Like, what, bro? Like, now you got my attention for real. I love aerial combat. I love DMC aerial combat. That's part of the reason why I'm so in love with Kingdom Hearts, because the aerial combat in Kingdom Hearts is phenomenal. You know what I mean? So you put some aerial combat in my action game, and you know, you got a fan out of me. You feel me? So you can already imagine my hype here. And plus, she's fast as hell and graceful. The shit is cool as fuck. And on top of that, the signature God of War flair with the cutscenes, these Dragon Ball Z ass fights. Nah, bro. Like, I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm good. I'm good. That's all I needed to see. But I am incredibly hyped for this. I would love to play as Faye. I would love to see what this world is, why she's trapped in here, and what her plan is. Like, is she trying to fight her way back to the living? I don't know. And if she does, what does this mean for the future of the franchise? Is this gonna be like a gods versus gods kind of ordeal here, whereas Kratos and his family just fucking up other niggas? I would love to see it, but like y'all seen, this is probably it has a lot of discourse around it online, and how this God of War without Kratos is kind of weird. And you got these lames talking about a woman in God of War, God of Woke. You know, deadass, I don't give a fuck, bro. This shit is fire. This shit looks sick. And at the end of the day, the grift's gonna continue, and people who don't want their women in video games are just not gonna play. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's their choice. People, I mean, I respect it. It's your choice. But for me and mine's, I don't think this is no Veilguard. You know, this is looking like something that Santa Monica has been planning for a minute. Shit, since the death of Faye. You feel me? So I like that God of War is expanding its universe, and this is for me. You know what I mean? As a mythology head, I am sold on this. So I don't think there's anything wrong with God of War expanding, and I'm here for the ride.
Don't give up!
I don't give up!
So, at the end of the day, I think the state of play was solid. I think PlayStation really needed this. I'm not going to hold you. It's about an 8. You know what I mean? It's about an 8. It's solid. I think there were games, a lot of these games were meant for me, not for others. I talked to my friends about it. Some of them really loved it. Some of them were just okay with it. They just liked Wolverine and God of War, you know. But at the end of the day, I thought it was a great variety of games. And again, I've been losing a lot of faith in Sony, so I needed them to pull some shit out their ass. And it looks like at least we got some more games on the horizon. For some reason, I really wanted to see Intergalactic. It's weird that it wasn't there. But other than that, I mean, I couldn't be happier. But yeah, you guys, that's what's been going on with me. If you can tell, my voice is kind of weird. I got bronchitis. I really wasn't going to make this video, but I'm kind of hyped and I'm excited, so I want to talk about shit, you feel me? But again, Hotbox has just been boxed lately. I've been sober, and I'm going to be sober for a while. You know, I need to get my health up. But I'll see y'all on the next one. The Summer Games Fest is in like a day. So I got another video coming up apparently. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.